Love for Data, presented to you by Brandon Coleman. Also, for the sake of the presentation, I'm going to keep all slides down to 30 seconds. Please, I hope you enjoy. Bayes' theorem. Using Bayes' theorem, the calculated cost of data is 92% cost effective. Using the same theorem, the data can be 85% useful to the company. That's excellent numbers if you ask me. Percentages origin. Where did I come up with the two numbers, 92 and 85? MarketLine has been the place for the best value. They're a business intelligence company, and they are one of the youngest. Why they couldn't receive the best price or the best rating because they are young, and also because they have a small workforce. They only have approximately 60 employees, so that's the reason why they didn't get a perfect score. Data patterns, data trends. In the three charts to the right, you'll see we have 1 year's worth of data on Under Armour, Nike, Foot Locker. From February, you'll see that all the stock other than Under Armour were falling. Foot Locker might have been coincidental. Nike, definitely not. And I hope the charts can show. Reason being, Under Armour and Foot Locker do work together, but they're not in competition with one another, so that's coincidental. On the other hand, Under Armour and Nike are competitors, so that is temporal association, and that's what we see in the slide before. Continuing the trend, to the right you see charts for 7-day returns, and the charts read from left to right: Under Armour, Nike, Foot Locker. And as you can see, the 7-day returns, the only thing that's positive or up right now is Under Armour. And then when we go to the 1-year return, everything's down in the US market. Everyone wants to know about data clustering. It is a good tool, but from the picture you can see there's no need to cluster up everything. The social networks of Under Armour. Social media such as Twitter and Instagram are two of the major components. On their Twitter account, they currently have 966.6 thousand followers, while on Instagram, they have 6.8 million followers. Those all are great selling points. These are the social networks associated with Under Armour, being their endorsement deals. Some of the more popular endorsement deals they have with Steph Curry, Dwayne Johnson, Cam Newton, Tom and Giselle Brady, Michael Phelps, and so many more. From day one, to the right we have a graph showing from when Under Armour began until a little before or after 2014. As you can see, Under Armour started in 2006 with only $1, and now at 2014 they're up to $4,704. And the black line shows their growth and progression against Nike. The international vision. This is something that we want to get from Nike. Nike reportedly earned $1.38 billion in Greater China region alone. 70% of the sales were footwear. That's up 20% compared to North America, which was only 6%. So Nike owns the China market and is still growing. For the international takeover, I suggest we definitely look into China. China is a massive market. Below is a graph showing Under Armour's sales in all the regions. As you can see, Asia Pacific is growing non-stop. It looks great, guys. China is the next step. With 1.386 billion people in China, Under Armour sales at 434 million, almost half revenue strictly from China. Nike made 378 million from China alone. So we still have ways to go, but we're getting there. There's still work to be done. With Under Armour, we can see on its home turf, sales have been down. Luckily for Under Armour, in the fourth quarter of the year, sales went up 2%. Vision board. The vision board is what I see for the company and where I see the company going in the near future. One of the first things I would say is merge upcoming companies. Right now, there's an upcoming company called Gymshark, which all the young people really like because we all like new things. It's valued at about 128 million, and that company is very, very new, within 2 years. Also, we need to regain home turf's business. We need to push what sells the most in the States, rethink some designs because, as I said, young people like new things, and we need to really inform more customers about the subscription service provided through Under Armour. It's called Armor Box, and more people need to know about it so more people can use it. Taking over China is a major pivotal point for the international part of the business. One, China has no political or climate issues, so we need to create more buzz around the Under Armour shoe since that seems to be what's selling in the athletic department in China. Here is Under Armour's annual data broken down into quarterly data based on sales, which revenue and income, as well as their operating expenses. As you can see, they did very well in the fourth quarter. And that was in 2017, 2018 in the third quarter. They're doing just as well. So they're bringing it back to when they were doing the best. As far as the international sales, quarter four sales with a major increase, 15% increase in international sales to 351 million. That's a great thing to celebrate. The forecast. Here's a little forecast on what I believe they'll do as far as the stock market and the value of their company. And I did this for the past 12 months as well as the next 12 months. I just did a high, low because, well, gives you more wiggle room. And they're not doing too shabby. For a recap, USA sales in fourth quarter are up by 2%. That's great. In this day and age, social media is your best friend, and they have great friends in the social media aspect. We should probably merge with smaller companies because young people like new things. So get the companies while they're young and new. And finally, push the footwear in China. I hope this presentation was helpful and insightful. Again, my name is Brandon Coleman, and I hope we can work together again someday. And if you guys are watching the Super Bowl, I hope your favorite team wins, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye.